What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a life hack we all need to master. Saying no. I know, it sounds simple, but let's be real, it's actually tougher than it seems. You know that moment when someone asks you to do something, and you really want to say no, but instead you hit them with the sure, why not, and then instantly regret it? Yeah, we've all been there. Here's the deal. Saying no isn't just about dodging plans or getting out of doing stuff. It's about setting personal boundaries that protect your mental health. Today we're going to talk about how to get comfortable with saying no in a way that respects your time, space, and energy. So, why is saying no such a big deal? Simple. Boundaries are your mental health's best friend. Think of it this way: your time, space, and emotional energy are like your phone's battery. Every time you say yes to something you don't really want to do, it's like opening a bunch of apps in the background. Pretty soon, your battery is drained and you're running on low power mode. Science backs this up. The American Psychological Association says that setting boundaries can significantly reduce stress, anxiety, and burnout. A study from the Journal of Health Psychology found that people who set clear boundaries experience higher levels of job satisfaction and self-esteem. Every time you say no, it's like recharging your emotional battery so you can focus on what truly matters. So, what are personal boundaries? Think of them like a do not disturb sign for your life. They're invisible lines that define how you expect people to treat you, whether it's your time, space, or energy. Boundaries show that you respect yourself enough to protect what's yours. Pro tip: you don't owe anyone an explanation for your boundaries. If you're constantly overextending yourself for others, you might be sending the message that your needs don't matter. But by setting boundaries, you're saying, I respect myself enough to put myself first. And trust me, people will respect that too. Let's keep it real. Saying no can be hard, especially in certain situations like family gatherings. It might feel like you're breaking an unspoken rule when you turn down family invites. But it's okay to say, I need some me time tonight, but I'll be there next time. It's a polite way to protect your peace without causing drama. Workplace demands. When your boss asks if you can take on another project, it's easy to feel guilty saying no. Instead, try saying, I'd love to help, but I'm maxed out with my current workload. This protects your boundaries while showing you care. Social obligations. When your friends invite you out, but all you want is a quiet night, just say, I'm gonna sit this one out, but let's catch up soon. It shows you value their friendship without pushing yourself too far. Let's be honest, saying no can feel awkward. Most of us don't want to come off as rude or risk letting people down. We're often conditioned to think saying yes makes us better people. But here's the thing, saying no is self-care. If you keep saying yes when you're mentally or physically drained, you're the one who ends up paying the price. That guilt you feel? It's just the fear of disappointing others. But with practice, you can manage that fear. Remember, no isn't selfish. It's about protecting your energy. As social creatures, we often say yes to avoid conflict or rejection. But ironically, saying no leads to healthier relationships. Dr. Brené Brown, who studies vulnerability and boundaries, says, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. When you set boundaries, you're showing respect for yourself and your relationships. By being honest about what you can and can't do, you teach others to respect your limits. And if they don't, well, maybe they weren't respecting you in the first place. Now, how do you actually say no without feeling like the bad guy? Here are a few tips to make it easier. Be direct. Keep it simple. Sorry, I can't do that right now. Offer an alternative. I can't make it today, but I'm free next week if that works. Buy some time. If you need to think about it, say, let me get back to you on that. Protect your priorities. Remind yourself that your time is valuable. I'd love to help, but I'm focusing on my own projects right now. These techniques help you say no politely but firmly while keeping your relationship strong. What if you've already said yes too many times? Here's how to reclaim your boundaries. Own it. Be honest and say, I've realized I've taken on too much and won't be able to give this my best effort. Offer a solution. If possible, suggest an alternative or offer help at a later time. Reflect. After resetting your boundaries, take time to reflect on why you said yes in the first place. Was it guilt? Pressure? Learning from this will help you avoid the same mistake next time. Reclaiming your boundaries isn't weakness, it's a power move. It shows that you respect yourself enough to make adjustments for your well-being. So, fam, mastering the art of saying no is about putting yourself first and building relationships based on mutual respect. When you set boundaries, you're taking charge of your mental health, and trust me, there's nothing more empowering than that. Next time someone asks for your time or energy, remember you have the right to say no, without guilt and without needing an excuse. It's a small word, but it packs a lot of power. Use it to protect your vibe. Challenge for the comments. When was the last time you said no? Share your story with us below and let's keep the conversation going.